lovely Leo, welcome to your August 2025 reading. I'm away from home. I am filming in the boys' student digs at the moment, and I'm kind of running out of time to get these readings out for August, so there won't be an extended reading. I just wanted to get a reading out for you and have a good look at what energies are coming up for you. Leo, Sun, Moon, woof, Venus and Rising for August 2025. Gosh, that's not a card I normally... Oh, okay, now I get it. I'm going to take one more. Oof. Okay, Leo, something's on your mind as you come into August, so that could be right now. We kick off with the Nine of Swords, which is what I call the 4 a.m. card. Worried about something, you know, sleepless nights, turning things over, can't work out for love nor money which direction to go in, or just... Leo can tolerate an awful lot in my experience. You've got quite a lot of emotional stamina. So if you're getting this card, there's some self-doubt, or there's a situation where you're you think you're picking up on something from somebody, but you're not sure whether to trust it, as in you don't know that you haven't got any proof of it. From the cards I'm looking at here, I think you're right. I've got the Empress, Divine Feminine Wisdom, all 4 queens put together. Your feminine intuition is a very good guide for you, and sometimes it can be difficult to trust it for all of us, because there is no proof at the moment. I feel as if you're operating slightly under a cloud, but you know there's a cloud, and you know if there's a cloud there's probably something in this, but you don't know what that thing is yet. Another very kind of divine feminine card that we get with it is the Nine of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. Beautiful card. This is calling on you to draw your power back into yourself and stop giving it away to other people. Not forever, because Leo is a generous sign and you need to be giving to other people, but just for now it's time to take a look at what's going on in your own garden, not in someone else's, and also how you're bringing things in for yourself before you give out to other people. Your energy needs to be coming inwards, more like a hermit type energy. Some of you may be on the cusp between Leo and Virgo, but I'm picking up this kind of, it's necessary to go within, because you are picking up on the vibes of something that's a very real thing, but it's difficult to persuade yourself to take action on something that you don't have proof for. Got the 5 of Pentacles, which is Mercury in Taurus, and always a card that is talking about kind of treading your own path. Even if you're in relationship to other people, even if you're in a group or a massive crowd, each one of us is treading our own path. And there's something here about not compromising yours to suit anybody else. And then we get the High Priestess. Again, divine feminine energy, seeking inner knowledge. People may come to you in the next few weeks with their own issues and problems, and they may also confide secrets in you. There's something here about secrets. Some of you may already be working in therapy area, or in the healing area, or some kind of spiritual endeavor where there's some kind of reciprocity and exchange. I don't have to tell you to be sensitive to it, because you already are, but just be careful with this energy. Be careful with the other person. I would say that you need to have good boundaries to deal with this, and good fences make good neighbours. Okay, let's take, yeah, I do want some of these actually. Tell me about love and relationships for Leo, August 2025. Go big or go home, Leo. Love and relationships for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oof. Venus, itchy ear. Spicy and a bit scary. I like this. Okay. Death card. Transformation, scorpionic energy. There's a bit of a watershed moment occurring in your relationships. Can be your friendships, work relationships, or close romantic relationships, closer ties. Leo is never normally one for going along with things for the sake of it or for comfort. That isn't normally your style. So there's something here about giving in to the watershed moment. We have a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces coming up on the 7th of September. And I think everyone's going to be feeling that towards the end of August. And of course it is your birthday month as well. I forgot, happy birthday. You're going to get insights, or already have insights. I feel like you're going to get some kind of acknowledgement or backup or proof of what you've already had the insights about. And you probably can't ignore it. And I think it won't come until after the 23rd of August, when we have a new moon in Virgo. And then we've got that time from like the new moon in Virgo to the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay, putting those two together, it feels like a revelation. Lunar eclipses are very revelatory. When they're in Pisces, they're like revelation with just buckets of tears. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be in buckets of tears, but it means it's like an emotional watershed. And also things that were kept under wraps or things that were held back become visible and open, and you can feel it. So there could be confessions from people, and if there are confessions, you probably half knew anyway what it was. There can also be big talks where you both have a lot to get off your chest. I don't think that's such a bad thing. Either way, it's go big or go home, transform or die for your relationships. Some will make it through this test and some will fall away. Okay, that is the natural order of things. You rule by the heart, you're a fire sign, you have a lot of bravery. I think you're good for this. Then we have the Six of Swords, which again goes with the Death card in being transition, moving forward, things not staying the same. It's difficult, but you're not assigned to live within your comfort zone for the sake of it. So all your relationships are pushing outwards, are seeking challenge, are going to be challenging you, maybe even triggering you, are going to be revealing things to you that you need to then decide how you're going to work with them and how you're going to use them as fuel. You get the Four of Swords, which is simply telling you that Leos are very somatic. Everything affects you in the body if it's affecting you in the soul. So take your time to get the right sleep, to have the right nutrition for you, drink enough water, something I'm terrible at myself. Go go for a walk, whatever it is that you need to do to look after your mind, body and soul, okay? We've got the Devil, which is talking about any kind of toxic patterns that have been hidden in your love and relationships or your friendships. It's been okay up until now to shove these under the carpet, or for this to be operating, sort of simmering away at a very low level. But it's time for the cat to get out of the bag. And again, that's going to involve you making some decisions around that. But you know what? We get next to it the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favours the brave, and you're going to be forced to make a few very brave decisions this month, and I like it for you. It's just a bit uncomfortable, but the more adventurous you are, the more you attack it like a Leo should, the more you'll be rewarded, actually. Let me take you a Shaman's Dream Oracle card. That one. That's interesting. I'm going to take two. That one. These are brilliant. Okay. I'm putting my reading glasses on for this one, Leo, because I'm going to need them. These are my wonky £1.29 reading glasses. First of all, I get lost in space, needing direction. Think of this around the time of the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, because everybody will be, but you too. And then we get the vanishing mirror of ego sublimation. Now, ego is quite big for Leos. I don't mean that you have a big ego in that negative, I think I'm great way. I'm talking about it in a purer way than that. Let's just see what it says about the vanishing mirror. Yeah. Do you wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, so you contract your life, and we were talking about this, into zones of safe versus unsafe? Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, or even overconfidence will stop you from evolving. Remember, you are not meant to stay static. Do you remember we were saying you are not meant to be in your comfort zone? Whether that is being overconfident or underconfident. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. Oh my God, it just said that. When you focus too much on this way, you become a servant of the ego, and it edges God out, God or spirit, removing the magic of possibility. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Fortune favours the brave. A gift of the Father Gate is to bring you the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. There are no rewards other than exploration itself. Time to put your explorer hat on again. Oh my God. Okay. So Lost in Space is telling us that you're going to feel discombobulated, especially around the time of the lunar eclipse, so late August, early September. There is a need to shift the pattern that you're in. Any toxic things need to move out. Transformation with the Six of Swords and the Death card is going to come whether you like it or not, so jump on that bandwagon and enjoy it. There's a breakthrough in terms of finding out things that have been held back, kept secret, that you've been suspecting but haven't quite been able to place. And then you also get, and it's funny because one of my best friends is a Leo, and when she's really discombobulated, she cleans her house. A tidy house, clarity and organisation. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go getting like the flash mop out or whatever, but know that your physical environment and your physical health will also impact your mental health, your soul, and your kind of your feelings. So keep your side of the street clean. Keep your side of the house clean. Don't be afraid to let go of what your comfort zone is, and don't be afraid of hearing the truth, even if it's revealed to you in quite an unexpected and blunt way. It's all part of the growth, okay? You've got a very interesting 5 to 6 weeks coming up there, Leo. Leave me a comment if you want to do any of my new list of bingeable pick a card readings. There are several down there that are very good. There is Pick a High Priestess, what do you need to know right now? There is What's Holding You Back. That one is between the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and what's the other one? Go and have a look. And then there is also How Do They Feel About You? Pick a Rose. How Do They Feel About You? Pick a Lover's card. All of those are for you to, they're timeless and for you to binge and enjoy, and they're all down in the description box, and I will see you soon. Namaste.